So, Aries, what's up, Aries? Welcome back to Tarot Sessions. I'm your girl, Sai, and we're getting ready to get into your weekly reading. Now, even though it is for the week, it's for what you need to know at this time. So, this information is valuable right now, but it could apply to today, next week, or whenever. So, just take it as it applies. But I want to welcome everyone in. Thank y'all so much for being here, first and foremost. To all my subscribers, much love and support to you, babes. Okay, sending it to you, returning it to you 100-fold. All right, y'all. So let's see what y'all need to know, what y'all need to get into, what y'all need to be doing, focusing on. And we'll also get some support for you and some spiritual advice. So make sure y'all stay to the end, okay? Now I'm going to try to slow down, but I'm trying not to take as long because my son has woken up from his nap and it's go time. So I have definitely got to get my work completed. All right. But I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers here. Sending lots of love and support to those of you who no longer have a mother in the 3D. And also to those of you who have lost children. Sending much love and support to you guys. All right. So I hope it was a good weekend, a good holiday. And I hope it's going to be a good week. Let's see how y'all are turning out. I'm seeing Two of Swords flipping out. So that's being indecisive, to say the least. All right, Aries. Bear with me because I got choked earlier on something. And my throat ain't been right since I think I was eating something. Knight of Cups is your past energy. So that was something that you were going towards. Now, this could have been a person. It could have been an opportunity. It could have been an offer you were making or vice versa. So you were going towards something that you had a lot of interest in care, especially with the cups. Going towards something that you really cared about, or vice versa. Now, this could involve a water sign. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And it could be an emotional connection between you and someone. Or it could just be something you have a lot of care for, a lot of passion for. But the Knight is kind of like the I'm gonna shoot my shot. So this is getting out here, taking a chance to go towards something that you definitely care about. Past situation. Currently, oh shit, we got the Devil. Devil is Capricorn, is a Zodiac, so it could be significant. But that Devil energy is toxic. So we're gonna see why you're in this current energy, or who is around you that's in this current energy, because this could be a situation instead of a person, or this could be within yourself. The next energy though is the Eight of Cups, and I like that. I like how this is going out. So it looks already like, Aries, in the past some of you had a connection with someone. You made them an offer, they make you an offer. Or if it's not a person, then it is just an offer of a situation, something you cared about, right? But currently you're realizing the toxicity of the person or the situation. And so in the long run, the next situation, or at least what's capable, is that you detach. Somebody here walks away and leaves all of their feelings behind, okay? On the bottom, we are talking about the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, those are baby steps. Those are tiny steps. So you can look at it in two ways. You can look at it as in, okay, a person is strategizing and they're not rushing, but they are making some moves towards, they're doing something. And this is you. Page of Wands is you. And not just because you're Aries, but because it's the bottom of the deck. So this is your backstory. This is what you are working on currently. This is how you're feeling. And you're taking some steps, small but surely, towards something or someone here. And this could be a situation. This could be a new energy, like an attitude, energetically, or physically, like a new journey. But it's something that you're starting. Okay? Empress, next card on the bottom, Taurus or Libra, could be significant as well. On the top is the Tower. So something collapsed. Maybe somebody's toxic ways leads to some type of disruption. This could be, speaking of the Empress, this is mothering energy. So this could be you. This could be a mother to you. This could be a woman you have kids with. Okay, but and it's also self-care. So this could also be you, as far as you taking care of yourself, loving on yourself, nurturing yourself right now too, doing things that you need to do for your own mental, your own health, your own heart. So let's start clarifying though. Let's see what's these steps. Page of Wands here. What are y'all doing here? Clarify Page of Wands, please, and thank you for Aries. Three of Pentacles. So I see that you are working to collab, to build. This could be co-workers, business partners, relationship, friends. But this is, you know, building together. You and someone here. So you're taking some new steps, some beginner steps towards working at building something here. All right, Aries, on the bottom is Justice. So this is Libra energy. A Libra could be significant or not. This also could be legal matters. Okay, that's my son, my 2-year-old in there, going on 3, being terrible too. But anyway, yeah, this could be legal. This could just be a Libra, or this. In other words, if it's neither one of those, it could be something about justice, karma, things happening for you as they should, fairness. So you could be collabing here with someone, I don't want to say someone new, but a new journey. This could be physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. There's something that you're building right now here that involves another person or other people, and it's like it's time, because justice is here. So it is going to be a fair build. Everybody's going to be doing their part. You know, everything's looking good right now. So this is what you're working on, working with someone here to build something, and it's like divine timing. It is for you. It is balancing the scales. It's good. Okay, it's good. Now somebody could be watching you. This could be an ex-person, or you could be watching someone else. A Scorpio or Pisces could be significant in that case. All right. That's a side note. Let's see what this Knight of Cups is in the past that you went towards, or what kind of offer was made to you. All right. So we have Leo energy coming out with the Strength card. When it comes to the offer, though, because the Strength is clarifying it, there was something challenging about this offer. Something challenging about the offer. On the bottom, we do have the Queen of Wands. Now, Aries, this is your energy. So this is a direct challenge for you when it comes to receiving the offer, accepting the offer as well. It was challenging to do so. Or if you were the one making the offer, it was challenging to make this offer to this person. But with your energy being here, with this being hard for you, I feel like this is love for some of you. And you might have went, you know, in that case, you went towards the wrong person. Okay. Or this is some type of temptation, and that's why it was a challenge too. Maybe you wanted to indulge in the temptation, you know, and it was a challenge for you, meaning you didn't accept the invitation. Okay. But I am seeing that you are at a new beginning here with the Two of Wands. There's a new beginning, walking through a door. This opportunity could be, or this new beginning could be something you saw online, like applying for something, a new job, a loan to relocate, any of those matters. All right. But the Hermit is on the bottom as well. And this is Virgo energy, but it's also that energy where you isolate to reevaluate, to process what's happening so that you can make a move. All right. So either way it goes, I definitely see that you were trying to stay strong within your own power and your own energy with some type of offer here in the past, whether it was love, whether it was whatever it was, you cared about it. So other than love, it could just be something you truly had, like a dream job, you know, a dream card, something to do with emotional attachment, emotional fulfillment as well. But as I said, if it's a relationship, it looks like you realize currently that something or someone is toxic. Let's get some clarity on this devil. What's happening here with the devil for Aries currently? Please and thank you, Spirit. We got the Two of Wands coming back out. Now, some of you, and take it if it applies, I'm feeling like some of you could be on demon time. And I say that respectfully because it's almost like, and with this storyline, Aries, it would be like you are definitely going towards your new beginning. Either because, how can I say this where it makes sense? It's like you're on demon time because you're determined by any means necessary to go towards your new beginning, to walk through this new door, to, you know, start this new journey. Whatever that is for you. Like by any means necessary. Now on the bottom we do have the Queen of Cups. And this says Cancer and Pisces energy. But this is a lot of unconditional love. And that's why you move towards this new beginning. Hopefully this is self-love. Some of you, this definitely is a relationship. And then another storyline I'm picking up is that some of you are getting away from the toxic energy at this time. You've currently, you know, put it to the side. And you are taking some steps. As we see with the Page of Wands up here is the backstory. Taking some steps towards, it looks like a person here. I'm not even going to lie. A relationship, okay, or stepping up, being the nurturer. If it's not a relationship, this is like having unconditional love, doing what needs to be done because of the unconditional love, and it leads you to a new beginning. Okay, so some of you are on that demon time by any means necessary for your new beginning here. Others of you, it definitely involves another person that you have a lot of love for. So you could have got, okay, a good example of this would be, okay, I have a lot of love for this person, but they are toxic. And so I have to have enough courage and strength to take those steps to move towards my new beginning without this toxic energy. Whether that is a person or a situation, a group of friends. All right. 7 of Wands on the bottom. It's a no. And you're thinking about your future. So, not only was it like a toxic situation, but it was a burden for you as well. Whatever is happening currently, and even in the current energy, Aries, it's more like, how can I say it? It's more like the toxic situation has already occurred. For you, this is just the processing part, the aftermath. The loving yourself, the choosing you first, or taking lead within a connection to start something brand new here that's not toxic. Okay, let's move on with this 8 of Cups, because you finally leave something behind. So even though you have a lot of feelings towards a situation or a person, I'm definitely hoping you are choosing yourself and picking yourself. And this 8 of Cups you're leaving behind, I hope it is the trauma. I hope it is the stress, the negative emotions that you have accumulated due to, you know, people and situations. King of Wands is coming out. Now we have matching energy. Now we have Leo and Sag here as well, your other fire, the rest of your fire team, the fire gang. But a lot of you are detaching and emotionally walking away from a person. This is someone who you are very, you know, you're very attracted to them. The chemistry is probably very strong. It could definitely be another fire sign. Some of you, I mean, at the end of the day, when you walk away and leave this behind, you step into an energy of confidence. So some of you are going to be taking on this King of Wands energy, a masculine energy, even though you could be masculine or feminine. You step into this role. You do what needs to be done by putting on your big girl panties or your big boy drawers, and you are leaving old shit that don't serve you behind. Old feelings, old people, old situations. Or this could be a particular person. But Ace of Wands is on the bottom. So I feel like this is you just detaching from the bullshit, from the toxic stuff. Even though it is tempting. Even though there was something about it at some point that you cared about, that you loved. But it's like, okay, I gotta move forward. Okay? So that's what's happening for you. Y'all are taking the lead and taking charge right now. I feel like within your own lives, getting your power back, overcoming challenges, and moving forward. Okay, so this is all on you. Take it as confirmation or as guidance. Let's get some tea. All right, Aries. Let's see what comes out for you, how this could be playing out in your actual day-to-day. Twin flames. Reflection of the soul. Mirrored emotions. Your other half. Shared feelings. So we're talking about a connection. We're talking about a twin flame. Twin flames are different from soulmates, guys. Another video, okay? On the bottom, we have lust. Forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, and tragedy. So it does look like maybe, even if the person itself wasn't, like I said, toxic, the situation is toxic. Maybe it's a lustful situation. That's why I kept saying temptation. But it's up to you. What's the tea? All right, we got two coming out. Soulmates and adrenaline. Soulmates, which is different from twin flames. The one, deep love, spiritual connection, life partner. Adrenaline is roller coaster ride, ups and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. On the bottom is ravenous. She's nude. It says uncontrollable. I don't know why I said it like that. I didn't want them to pick up like I'm covering it, but I'm going to say it. Uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure. Somebody is confusing the twin flames with a soulmate because the chemistry is so intense. You know, this person got you feeling all types of ways, or either that's the chemistry between both of you, like it's up and down, it's good and bad. It feels exciting because there's always something going on. You feel super drawn to this person, vice versa, but I don't feel like they are your soulmate. I think this is a connection that was built off of lust or some type of sexual pleasure or desire. Okay. One more for Aries. We have single, independent, freedom from attachment, available today. Yes. And on the bottom we have pursuit, and it says chasing, persistence, hunting down, and resilient. All right. So I feel like some of you are leaving a relationship, even if it's not a marriage. It could just be, you know, a lovers with a friends with benefits. Maybe it is a lovers with benefits, like, well, we got love for each other, or either the love is only one-sided, but it's still like it takes two people to love. So either everybody's blind or one person is blind. Well, I ain't even gonna say blind, just in their feelings about the connection, even though it's only a Netflix and chill type of situation. Somebody don't got in their feelings, if that's the case. But like I said, it could be a situationship. It could be a third party. It could be an actual marriage. Somebody's going back to single energy. Okay? Somebody's getting back out here to start dating again. Somebody is... I'm hearing determined. Like, what are you determined to do? I'm seeing conflict and muse. So, yeah, this definitely gives twin flame energy with soulmate vibes. Okay, if that makes sense. It's like the energy itself is twin flames, but y'all over here vibing thinking of soulmates, because it's like it's something about the person. It's something about the person. I see you attracted to them. They're attracted to you. Y'all looking good to each other, you know, but it's something toxic happening here. Maybe there is a commitment happening already, but regardless of the tea and the details, you guys are still taking those steps, or either need to, towards doing the right thing, and towards only involving and engaging yourself in situations that are going to be balanced. You know, both sides are equally yoked. All right, so let's get some support for you, Aries. See what you need to keep in mind at this time. What would best support you? Okay. 2 cards. We got union and attract. It says the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you at least expect it. When you least expect it. So we're talking about a divine union. We're talking about soulmate energy. And we're talking about how miraculous that moment is when you meet them, because it's always when you least expect it. All right. So I feel like that's how you will know. It won't be something that you expected. It won't be something you planned. Not for your storyline, babe. Attract says the appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. Exactly. It's almost like if it looks a certain type of way. And I'm also hearing facade. You know, the fake. Something looks good, but in reality, it's no good. On the bottom, we have trust. It says you need to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. Some of you need to know that real love does exist, or that your person exists for you. And you also need to know the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. If you want to attract a real soulmate, you have to look past the outside, the appearance. Look past how good they look. I don't want to say look past how much money they got, but yes. Okay. Yes. Look past all of the material things and look at the heart. What type of heart do they truly have? How do they show up? How do they treat their family? You know, it's so many different things you can tell about a person. And it doesn't have to always involve how they treat you. It involves also how they treat other people around them. Because best believe you can get that same energy too. You just on the good side right now. But yeah, that's for somebody specific. All right, now let's get let's get oracle message for you guys, and I'm gonna let you go. Spirit. Okay, commitment. It was already on the top when I picked up the deck. I was getting ready to fuss at my son. Y'all saw it, and then this flipped out. So this is for you, for real. It says the angels ask you to evaluate your commitments to others carefully. Yes. What's the problem? Hold on. It says the angels ask you to evaluate your commitment to others carefully as you enter into this new phase. Yes, it says get rid of anything that weighs down your spirit. This could mean leaving draining jobs, commitments, and habits behind. So your affirmation at this time, Aries, is my thoughts, actions, words, and deeds support my commitment. In other words, if you have a goal set, if you have which we all have things that we truly desire to have, whatever it is you're saying, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna commit to this, and you're taking those steps towards doing what's right for you, make sure you continue to do that with your thoughts. So having positive thoughts of, encouragement, we all go through, but keep it P, okay? Make sure your actions align with your commitment. If you say you're going to do something, do something. All right? Show up in that energy. Okay? So, yeah, commitment is your advice. Make sure you are aligning with real commitment, true commitment, and be committed to yourself if no one else. Okay? So, I hope something here gave you some type of confirmation or advice. Hope you got some help. I hope you have a good week as well. And I appreciate y'all watching. I will see you in the next one, Aries. Okay? Love you. Bye.